It's a box. Hello, world, and welcome to our live stream. I'm Aaron.
I'm Garrett.
He fell down, so he's really sore. And today, we're going to be taking a look at some recently acquired projects that we got off Indiegogo.
That just fell down. I was running and tripped and hit bricks.
Yeah, the earth broke your fall.
Yeah, I tried to shoulder check the earth.
It didn't care.
It did not notice.
So we're really excited because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packages. 9 packages to share with you today. The first one we've got up is from Richard Embry of Forest Publishing, and he's in California. So let's find out what this is. And there's a shirt in there.
And now it's cut in pieces. You were trying to put some extra jazz on your scissors.
So it looks like we got 2 shirts, actually.
Oh, okay.
So we could probably share. Let me just move this out of the way. Okay, what do we got? It looks like a dude with a gun.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty neat, right?
That's a cool graphic.
I wonder, it's got to be one of the is there like a big explanation in there?
No, I was just looking to see what size they were. And this is a large.
Yeah.
It'd be a tent on me.
Okay, well you can have the other one. That's a really big large. Yeah, that's like super.
The other one's large too.
Yeah, but that doesn't feel quite as big.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
This is some interesting size issues here.
Yeah.
I mean, size
different printers and stuff too.
Yeah,
because this one's a Gildan shirt. Yeah. This one actually like some kind of weird bow down clothing. I don't know. So
we're gonna try these on later.
Two very different shirts.
Very different shirts with the same print on them though. Put them over here with all the other stuff.
I can't fold the shirt.
It's okay. You don't need to fold. I'll just toss it away. But it did. The shirts did come with a book.
Okay.
So let's find out what book we got.
I'd be a little careful with it this time.
Where's my knife? Here's my knife. And my weapon of war. Watch, one of these days I'm going to cut myself on stream, and it's going to be hilarious. And Kim is going to lose her mind. Be like, oh my God, hospital. It's a whole campaign in a box. So, it is The Last Goodbye. We've got 2 books.
There's the graphic.
Variant cover and main cover.
So that's the t-shirt graphic, just reduced down to...
And this probably has all sorts of goodies. Now, what do we remember about The Last Goodbye? Can you tell us, Frequency Girl? What is it we backed here?
So, we backed The Last Goodbye on Indiegogo, obviously. So I accidentally popped out a new window instead of a new tab. So
we got, I think these are stickers. They might, yeah, they got to be stickers. These aren't magnets. There's no way these are magnets.
Hey, we have Sideburns in the house.
What's up, Sideburns?
Hey.
We're looking at all our swag.
And first, I'm gonna throw the link in the comments because it is
in demand
on Indiegogo.
So
cool. If you like what you see, you can go and pick it up yourself.
So we've got 3 little stickers. These are probably stretch goals, I'm assuming. And 2 books.
Those aren't stickers. Those are tabs of acid. No.
I don't know why I consumed that with such fervor, but I did. Must take the acid.
Acid into my face.
Oh, so this is nice and glossy, right? It's signed on the cover. That is definitely the graphic from the shirt.
See, I'm not a huge fan of super glossy. You know what?
Why don't you take a look?
I think it's the fact that it's a saddle stitch. Like, if this actually had like a spine to it and it was like perfect
round.
bind,
Yeah.
I think I'd like the this better. But on a saddle stitch, super glossy covers always seem a little bit weird to me.
A little bit too artificial.
Well, no, I think it's the fact that glossy looks like very pro.
Mm-hmm.
But saddle stitching does not. Like this, the just stapled edge kind of like contradicts how nice because this is a really great graphic.
Yeah,
it feels good, but then suddenly it's just kind of like
it's also got an interesting weight to it, and it doesn't like to sit flat when it's saddle stitched.
They don't crease well when it's this heavy weight.
Right.
So like I don't know. It's just
let's look at the art real quick.
I like it when it's perfect bound, not when it's saddle.
Interrupt just to tell you that Cyburn says that he went to the post office today and he sent out some homegrown Australian comics.
That's awesome.
Jake.
Oh, to Jake. Why is
His
Jake
pal
getting all the
Jake.
love? I want love.
You gotta ask for it.
Oh,
Trade you some acid.
He just showed up. Speak of the devil, and he comes a calling.
Hey, what's up, Jake?
It's appropriate. So what do you think of this art?
Thank you for joining us so late.
Can't wait for the drop bear surprise. So it's on demand in Indiegogo. It's written by Richard Embry. Art is by Brian Brindley. Colors by Byron Afrell. I'm gonna mess up this last name. Magnane. We're gonna go with Magnane. I don't know. Sorry, I apologize. I'm terrible with names. Letters by Eric Weathers. Edited by Dane Lamont. And the variant cover is Mark Savona.
This is the variant, I'm assuming, right? Or is this the variant? Which one's which?
Is this their first outing with us?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. This Frequency Girl has all of the information.
Well, that's all right.
They also have.
They have something in pre-launch, right?
I was gonna say they have a project in pre-launch, The Devil's Last Talents.
I suppose that's something that they should have thought that they should maybe think of in the future is making sure to tell us in the book, because just looking at the book, I would have liked to have known, is this a self-contained story?
They've got a merch ad in the back? Yeah.
For Design Wolf?
Yes, Design Wolf. And Issues, a 3-part comic event, 7 years in the making.
Sorry, it's The Devil from Talonflap.
Biscuit Olivia's Brute Force. Wolf's Gym. All right. Anyhow, Koala.
That's the publishing company.
Art's not bad. I think it feels a little bit stiff in certain places.
Do you think that also has something to do with the paper gloss and weight? Maybe.
No. Just the pencils. Like there are certain panels where I'm like, yeah, that's a great panel, and then there are other ones where it just feels a little bit stiff. But I mean, it's good. It looks actually like, reading the words, it looks like I can kind of follow along with what the action's intending. Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Cool.
Yeah. All right. So I'm definitely going to give this one a look, probably alongside one of the other products that we get.
I would like some more information about the book, though.
Mm-hmm.
Is this issue 1? Is this issue whatever? Let me know.
Well, I'm sure when we backed it, we kind of had an idea.
Yeah, but
a 33-page one-shot crime noir redemption story that offers its backers multiple perks to choose from.
But
we got all of them.
My point is that just because someone backed you doesn't mean that you don't have to tell your reader what you are.
That's fair.
Like if somebody kickstarted that and then they decided to just put it on a shelf for years and then they hand it and somebody gets a box of stuff.
Why you got to be talking about me while I'm sitting right here?
I'm just saying, like suddenly you're looking at this book with no context and you're like, what is this? And
a mystery.
Yeah, and that's
exciting.
No.
Frustrating.
What's up, Dave?
We got something from Purgatory Roasters here.
I think that just
happened to make its way into this. So we got something little.
Drink coffee.
From Shakespeare Bridge End.
Well, don't
Matthew
read the
Magos.
address out.
I don't know if it's the name of the publisher or something. It's got some very black tape on it. It's in a tiny little package here. That looks like international postage.
Speaking of coffee.
Oh, good God.
Oh,
What's in here?
I don't know, but I'm going to put that over there.
COVID Kev says hi.
Hey, Kev, what's going on, man? Good to see you in the house. So we've got we got a card. They sent us a card.
That's nice.
Ooh, this is really pretty. I don't know what that is. Looks like yeah, that's hand done. You can feel the raised texture on it and everything. Thank you for backing Phantom.
In a little
his
signature
it's
or a
signature.
radiogram.
It doesn't matter. I like both. I mean, we have radiograms in our logo.
Ooh, you got some cool
Buttons.
some buttons
I like buttons.
with Phantom
Yeah, it's a little
and
pouch, right?
This card, I really like this card because it's.
that must be an. Is it an
Yeah.
eye?
I don't know.
It's the same. We got the same graphic here.
It's probably the Phantom.
Yeah.
He's got eyes and a face and a mouth. I like that about myself.
Oh man, that's just like other superheroes got eyes.
Yeah,
and
right.
face
Most
and-
superheroes have faces and eyes and mouths. It's not all of them. Zen Intergalactic Ninja had a face and eyes, but no mouth.
Yeah, that's cool. I like this swag. It feels very cool and
Oh, this is a nice book.
I like the packaging.
Okay, so
okay.
what do we
all right.
remember about Phantom? I got a terrible memory. Did we even get it off Indiegogo?
Yep, we did. It came from Indiegogo. Phantom Volume 1. Step into a dreamlike world of creepy characters and nightmares with the art book Phantom.
I see a bookmark.
So we got the. I think,
These are the prints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The extra stuff.
Got a Bob Log helmet.
We got the book, the 2
You're happy.
zines, and the 4.
He's got a butt.
And the buttons. If you dive into the bizarre world of disturbing characters and nightmares with this 44-page collection of handcrafted, lovingly curated images from
Dude,
jam-packed into
look
the
at
gloriously
this.
crafted art
Can you
book.
see this? Look at that. That's something else, man. I'll tell you what. Those are some nice prints. They've also got the gloss to them. Not all.
Yeah, this is fun. This is just kind of a cool art book. I'm into that.
Yeah, and I can use this. You see, I can feel the texture on this. I don't know if that's done by hand or if it's manufactured. It looks like it's done by hand because I can see individual strokes. But I can't imagine that they did each and every one of these by hand.
I am gonna take umbrage with the fact that they said it's curated.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
Well, it's curated in the fact that somebody chose these images to put into the book, but there's literally no curation in the book in terms
There's
of
no artist statement.
framing what's going on here. Come on.
It's a cool eyeball.
Yeah, these are great These are great images, but
These
I
are all
want to.
different too. Like this has got to be completely different than that one.
Also, there's
Some
no.
neat prints.
Is this all by Matt Maggs?
I don't know.
They're not listening to me, but I say hi, Ichthus.
Oh,
Hey, what is up, Total Excellence? Look, it's a chicken. That's Michael Jackson. Or maybe Ringo Starr.
Look at you shout so the whole internet can hear you.
Hey, internet, can you hear me?
It's right in my face.
Right? I have to be louder so that the internet can hear me.
Oh,
This
man.
is neat.
It's-
I understand what you're saying. You will take umbrage.
Well, no,
with the
honestly,
fact that
no.
there's no artist statement, and we don't know who the artist from or who curated
Well,
it.
I see the name Matt Maggs is on here. Is all of the artworks Matt Maggs?
I think because Matt Maggs signed all of it, I would assume so. Yeah.
I don't know.
The only name that I see on it
Is Matt Maggs.
is Matthew Matt.
That's got to be
Okay.
Matt Maggs' signature right there. The 2 M's.
So that's cool.
I like that signature too.
Man, I want more. I always want more context with my art, right? Like this is a great art book, but I want to know. I'm like, do these pieces have names?
Yeah.
When were they made?
Yeah.
Like
That's the art student in you, though.
Yeah. Well,
That
you
was
know.
bionic,
You
bro.
appreciate the artist that appreciates.
Tell me more, man.
things.
Give me an artist statement. What were you thinking when you did these?
Hey, Jake Adams.
Are they digital? What's the medium? You know, like these are kind of basics. It's getting all stuck. You know, I'm just gonna put that.
I can do this.
You do it.
This is the surround sound from his phone blew up. And he's now turning on captions.
See, you're like,
You're yelling.
"Arr!"
He blew out everybody's speakers.
Speakers
I
blew
did
up.
it!
Blew out to the nose.
Property damage and whatnot.
What is this? This one is from Clover Press in San Diego.
Clover Press.
And I should say they both the other ones came in Gemini mailers.
That works your shoulders out phenomenal.
The Clover Press.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it exercise?
Some kind of exercise
machine.
joke.
Oh, what was I?
Jake says, "Yo, Garrett, I'll send you a print of my art book if you want it."
Yes, please.
I have seen his art book. His art book's really fun.
Yes, please.
That would be awesome.
What the heck is it called? It's clever too. It's got a clever name. It's like half finished idea or something like that. I don't know. Like wasted youth. Jake, what's your art book called? Ooh, it's got bubble wrap. So no Gemini mailing for this one, but it is lovingly packaged in bubble wrap.
Where do you throw the things over this? Stressing me out so hard.
It's called
Why? Spoiled fruits of labor. Yeah, wasted youth. Like I said,
Just a pile of garbage over there.
there's a pile of garbage in here.
No,
Look at this.
This
This
is
is
nice.
it's Butcher Night. It's Butcher Night. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see well enough if I'm doing this. It is a tasseled bookmark. I love these bookmarks. It's not metal. That's okay. They don't all have to be metal, but I really do like the bookmark. And it's got envelopes for the postcards, I assume. So you can send these greeting cards to your friends.
That's clever, and it's got
a little text bubble.
That's awesome.
So there's 4 greeting
Yeah, that's
cards.
a smart idea. we should do that with Mavericks.
Look at that. There's 4 greeting cards, 2 for you to keep, 2 for you to send.
Yep.
So, you send them to people that you're like,
Or you can
I
send-
wouldn't.
or you can send them
This
all.
would not work for me because I don't have people to send things to. But
That's not true.
I get to keep 4
That's
greeting
not
cards.
true.
It is totally true. Who do I know that I would send things to?
I did a lot of people. A lot of people.
Yeah, but they're near me. I talk to them. That's it.
yeah, but sending people things is nice.
I'm not nice.
So
You know me. You know me.
So,
Let's look at Butcher Night itself, though. This is a really cool cover.
Yeah.
It is got a perfect binding.
Yes.
So it works with the gloss.
Exactly.
So the gloss is really nice with the perfect binding. What do you got on the back? It says, from Charles Holland, writer, executive producer of the Black Lightning TV show, and Dwayne Turner, renowned comic book artist and Hollywood storyboard artist, comes this terrifying tale of Sir Lancelot and Merlin in modern California. I would be terrified if I was Lancelot living in modern California. This millennia-spanning battle between these two members of King Arthur's court attracts the attention of a young witch and a paranormal fighting team known as Section X in a story that brings hell to earth. And I got to say, the art is probably really nice. It's signed, of course, and numbered. We got the limited edition. I don't remember why, but, probably because I like spending money. Charles Holland is the writer. Dwayne Turner is the artist, just does the cover.
new guy Ryan says, "Sup, sup."
Sup, Ryan? We're looking at some packages, things that we got in the mail. What do you think? 90s. Looks 90s.
Yeah, it looks
Take a look.
well put together
Do
then.
you want me to throw it up on this?
Yeah, throw it up. Throw the campaign up on the screen.
Yeah,
Is it still in demand?
No, this one is not.
So this one you
actually.
can't get anymore.
Correct.
So we're just showing off stuff that we got that other people can't get and can't have because we're apparently just better than them.
Apparently.
Okay.
So we have Butcher Night by Charles Holland and Dwayne Turner. Looks pretty cool. It's a terrifying tale of. You just read that. Never mind.
It's a good pitch though
It is.
on the back of the book.
The art does look really cool.
It is very 90s though.
I like 90s though. So
Yeah, well, so the one problem it has is that it's got a lot of these really unconventional layouts where there's not a lot of establishing shots and things kind of exist in like amorphous space that doesn't necessarily make sense. So it's gorgeous, but in terms of the storytelling, there's kind of moments where it's like, wait, where is this happening? What's this like?
it's not quite as bad as a Michael Bay movie, but still confusing.
Exactly. Thankfully, everything
that's
everything is drawn beautifully.
So keep your
The
attention.
colors are good. So like, at least like we're getting like some breakouts, like where like you get some cool images to look at.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
like that's what that. See, this is a perfect example.
I mean,
of,
I
like,
got to open the spine more to really appreciate
Right?
it. But
but also like it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about because it's like, okay, what exactly is going on
where
here?
are we?
Yeah.
What is framing our pose? Like, what is behind us in the background?
And they're just kind of like walking around in an area with smoke and clouds.
Yeah. You've seen The Crow, right?
Hey man, the
who needs the surroundings when you can cover everything in dry ice from a fog machine and play some Bauhaus in the background?
Exactly.
Feels like the 90s.
So they do have a Facebook page for Clover Press.
Oh, neat.
So I'm gonna throw that up in the chat in case anyone wants to check it out and see if maybe they have a store, or I know they have other projects that are going into crowdfunding. So if you like them and
even
get
that
this one,
night,
maybe you can get a
that feels
very
that's 90s.
That's very graphic.
But specifically, that's like 90s graphics. It's like Killer Instinct,
yeah,
or like you know what the really
that
sharp
same font. Yep.
Yeah, it's a very like 90s image font.
Right. So there's that art butcher. And then the graphics.
This is definitely a book up after your own heart.
Yeah, right up my alley. Yeah,
Yep.
Perfect. Right. Woo! 90s. Yeah.
Where's the PO box? I think maybe I missed something.
Oh, is that Jake for his art book? Or
Other Jake.
Okay.
Jake Adam.
Jake Tester
Got it,
or
gotcha.
Twister?
Yep. Not Twisted. Banana Crow.
Oh, Jake Adams.
That's what I said, but then I felt like it was wrong. Sorry, Jake.
I will DM you where you can mail us.
Honestly, yeah, just
stuff.
reach out to our email, right? Or send us a message on the page, and we'll make sure to coordinate on stuff.
This one is from the Royal Mail because Frequency Girl blacked out all of the other relevant information.
Wait, this is the Royal Mail?
Yes, we have a Royal Mail in our midst.
Well, I didn't want to dox anybody.
Yeah, it's
So
yeah, Frank did that on his video. It was great. He's like, I'm going to send out everyone's mini comics. He's like, so I had to go back and edit that out because I realized I doxed everyone.
just remember that we're back to using your front camera as your computer. So when you
smack the table,
everyone
shakes.
gets the earthquake cam.
So it looks here like this is from Blue Fox Comics.
All right, this is
called
sent in Royal Mail, so you have to put on the King's English for this.
The Herby I don't know, what is this? Would you tell me what this is?
Haraby Dragons.
The Herby Dragons.
That
is not
Scottish.
That's not an English accent. Yeah, I'm not going to
Very
do my accent.
Scottish.
I'm going to offend everybody if I try and do that. So it looks like there's
your
that
Scottish
really
sounds more Welsh
three-
than Scottish.
there's 2 books, 2 art prints, and a double-sided bookmark with their contact information.
Yeah.
Now, none of the other stuff that I looked at has any of their contact information on it. But so I think this is really smart. I really like when creators do this. They'll have a business card or a bookmark or something, and they'll put their Twitter or their website or their Facebook or something, some way to get more information about them. So if I like this little thing that they handed me at a con or included in my box, I have a way to like show my friends what I bought or to advertise. It's free marketing.
So we got this one from Kickstarter.
Oh,
it was
okay.
one of the Make 100 projects.
Okay, what's a Make 100 project?
So I believe Make 100 projects were when you just made 100 of something.
Oh, so
this
is a limited thing.
Right. So you can't get it on Kickstarter, but they do have a website with information about
Blue Fox Comics.
all of the titles that they have and how to get them. So I'm going to throw that into the chat.
Can everybody see the comic books well enough? Do you want to like watch us, or do you want to see more of the table?
I can make the table big.
This is a cool book. It feels a little fragile. Just the materials they used and the binding.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Right?
Yeah,
It feels a little fragile.
Yeah, it feels like if I open it, the whole thing's gonna fall apart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going. It's not going to, but there's just something about the weight that they used. The art is great. I like how stylistic it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is more. Stylistic.
It's very so the whole thing feels tight.
You know what this feels like? This feels like the I can't remember the name of the book now.
But the lettering is solid. The
was it Lumberjanes? It might have been Lumberjanes.
So this, do you want to know the story?
Yeah.
Bobby is just a normal boy with a normal mother, or so he thought. But when she takes him to an antique shop one lunchtime, he discovers a prism which harbors a secret his ancestors have sworn to protect.
Cool.
Unsure what to do, Bobby is torn between helping the imprisoned dragons or helping his mother keep them there. Join Bobby and his mother on this adventure from Blue Fox Comics, written by Simon Burks, Robin, the Girl in the Midnight Gown, illustrated by, that's a name I'm not going to be able to say. Sorry, I can throw it up on the screen.
Oh yeah, that's
Jake
one heck of a
Coates,
name.
maybe? I don't know. Someone could say it, not me.
Jake.
With letters by
Jake,
Linda
help.
White.
Ada Toggle.
Well, when you have a little when you have a little thing down that usually means it's a soft C, right?
Yeah, but there's also a thing over the G.
Sagil.
There's something over the G.
So
Sagil. I
Sagil.
don't know.
Sagil.
I'm
I don't
not.
know.
I'm not gonna.
I don't know.
I am not gonna try.
Ada. And
Ada.
For fear of ruining the last names, we'll leave it at that.
What?
Jake just said that the copy of Reborn is on the way.
All right.
Excited, and I really hope he likes it.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
Yes. I will talk about that all day.
Yeah, you can actually have a conversation with Jake about it.
Yes.
'Cause someone will have read the comic you read.
I have Marsha Chen and Benitez. I can't think of his
Joe.
Benitez. I don't know why that just fell out of my head. I'm like, Benitez, you know,
Joe.
the guy.
This is definitely
Draw stuff.
this is the art
That's-
is the art is
I like
cool.
that.
It is definitely like it's cartoony in a way that you know is not necessarily for everybody, but I think that it you know for a little cool indie book, it makes sense to have this
We
kind of
also
tight
gotta
format.
think about
like
your
that.
audience. too,
Yeah,
right?
this is it's a cool little
definitely
book.
it's going to be for probably
Once
a wide
again,
audience.
I would
more robust materials.
well no I would like to see more information about what the context of this book is.
How would you do that?
Honestly, if I even just got a writer's statement at the end,
Okay.
hey, this was a book made for the 100 on Kickstarter.
So
it was not, you know, this isn't a single standalone. There's more to the story. Whether we produce more or not, up in the
a
air.
statement of intent.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so-
So if you're not going to put a number one on there, which is fine, because sometimes number ones are also misleading if you're not going to do more, right?
A la DC and Marvel.
But then, you know, just explain yourself at the end. Tell me who you know, who and why and what and when and
Yeah,
all those
the
things.
campaign was for books 1 and 2.
Right.
Gotcha.
There were 2 small books. I would not mind seeing them compiled into a trade because, like I said, they're
And
small
that might
and
be what
fragile.
they do for a larger campaign.
So we got right here, it looks like our new shipment of Fogbreaker and Aaron Guzman mini comics. I think these are
Those
great.
are always exciting.
Yep, from the minicomicbundle.com.
I love them.
I'm going to
They're
not
super
cut
fun.
my fingers when I open this.
Yeah, please don't.
But-
Could have just taken the tape off, I think.
No, it was sealed shut. You just take a look.
Okay.
So yeah, this is always fun to get. It's a little baggy with art that binds a couple of multi-page mini comics together.
Mhm.
So I think you would actually really like this. I like the format. I think one of these bundles, I can't remember how much it is. It's like $5.
Right.
And they have, of course, their little thank you business card.
That's cool.
Your support literally means the world to us. And then, of course, they have Fogbreakers information, Jason Alexander and Aaron.
Literally means the world to us.
Yep, literally means the world. So looks like this is another little mini print that I haven't seen before. I'm going to leave that in the bag, though, so that I have a way to put these back in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these onto the screen to show them large enough. So we may just want to look at them real quick and then pass on by. We could do I love mini comics.
You know what they remind me of though is oh god, have you ever found one of the weird
this.
little religious comics that are like they get left out? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Having a hard time focusing.
Yeah, it's not going to be able to unless I go like really tight, and this is obnoxious, so I'm going to stop. But this is a continuing series, Hourglass.
Yeah.
This is number 5.
This is the one we saw where the guy he gave the pitch for his thing that was basically like they were like, hey, we're
Yes.
yeah.
That's Fogbreaker.
Yeah.
Jason Alexander.
I've
I've never seen Aaron Guzman talk about him. Fogbreaker does all the marketing, but the art on these is really fantastic.
So if you do a monthly subscription,
Mhm.
it's $5 a month or $5.75 for international. If you do an annual, it's a one-time payment of $60 or $69 if you're international. And again, I
Nice.
stuck that in the chat if anyone.
Yeah, these are little 5-page comics, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, little 7-pager. I'm going to get something to the same effect. Accompaniment piece for Mavericks, except not this small. I like the fact that they're tiny. It makes them stand out. It makes them a little bit more unique. And there's something about art that's this tight and sharp, done in a tiny little package like that. It feels more impressive. For $5, it's just a fun thing to throw on the shelf once you're done reading and have like a whole stack, a collection of mini comics.
Yeah.
What? I can't see the
Jake
screen.
says, I want the D&D chick track so bad.
What chick track? What's he talking about? What you talking about, Jake?
Are those the weird Christian comics that I was talking about? Because that's what these remind me of. There's these little like weird Christian comics that get like left places, and they're like so bad and awful that they're kind of like
What are they, like actual biblical stories?
No. They're
David
they're like
versus Goliath?
satanic panic, like tales of like morality tales where like the kid like gets involved in D&D and like his life falls apart and he starts doing drugs, and it's like, hey, you can not fall into his problem by coming and joining the Latter-day Saints or whoever it is, like
Right.
but they're weird. And I found them I think first time I found one of them, I was actually out in Los Angeles visiting a buddy of mine. And like we were just walking along, and they just get like left places. They're wild.
He says, chick tracks are those Christian comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake knew what you're
Any
talking
comic
about.
propaganda.
Jake always. Finding one of those in the wild was absolutely a bizarre experience.
Got another Gemini mailer here. I really like these. This one was from Kablam Indie Planet in Orlando, Florida.
I'd throw. I'm just like,
What freaks you out about that?
No, it's just I know there's a pile of garbage on your side there that we're gonna have to take care of later, and I'm
It's
like,
all recycling.
yeah, no, but the fact that I'm not taking care of it now is like,
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we've got at least 4 big old.
I can't even
boxes
see
here,
it, and I know that it's there and it's free. I'm just like, ah.
One nice thing about unboxing and streams is the giant mess that you make and have to clean up later.
You know what probably is too.
Yeah, 'cause I
I
don't have to do it. I just did the stream.
You know what it is too? It's the fact that I mean, he's not going to do anything with it because I've trained him better. But
JoJo,
yeah, I don't just throw things on the floor because I have a dog, so I don't want him like eating these things up or something like that.
so it's Siamese eggs, Dojo Kun Comics. So we have to reach out to Dojo Kun and tell him that we got his thing.
Yeah, so those are the individuals. He's in pre-launch for the trade paperback.
For Siamese.
Yeah,
But we
all
got
of
more
those.
than Siamese.
Oh,
We
that's
got
right.
Night Mist and the Scarlet Archer. They make an appearance in Siamese. And we got Toro Tales, which has got Sparrow, Bot 42, Lone Shark, and H2O, and a couple of other characters. Because I really liked his whole library of different superheroes that he's put together with the Dojo Kun Comics brand. So I asked him, I said, hey, what's the best thing to start with? And he said, well, Siamese, of course. And I said, but on your website, you've got so much more than that. He said, well, just look at issue 1 of Siamese. And of course, I can't listen. And I've got to get
No, you
more
have to
than
get
just
everything.
So
All the things.
that's
Must
issue
have
1
them.
of Siamese. It
It's
looks
like
good.
You apply the philosophy of Pokemon to everything in your life.
What's the
Instead of
philosophy of
gotta
Pokemon?
catch them all, gotta
Yeah,
get
gotta
them all,
buy it
gotta
all.
buy them all, gotta have them all, gotta collect them all.
Scooch over to your left just a tiny bit.
Jake
Yeah, there you
says,
go.
if you've read them online, he's talking about the chick tracks.
Mhm.
If you've read them online, there's a Twitter called No Context Chick Tracks. You should look it up. Out of
That sounds
context,
funny to me
some of
already.
the
I like
content
that.
Is hilarious. It does. It
Jake,
sounds hilarious.
thank you for the recommendation. I'll definitely check that out because that sounds hysterical.
So this whole thing looks really good.
Which one is that Siamese?
This is Night Mist and the Scarlet Archer. So I'm looking at the Night Mist
Scarlet
story,
Archer.
which is
That's
first.
a good name, the Scarlet Archer.
You
I
mean
like
like the Green Arrow?
Yeah, but it sounds better.
It does.
It's not really my style, but that's all right. It's very well done for what it is.
These were not too pricey either, which I liked.
The one thing that
Lots of naked.
Yeah, Barney took that off camera. Thank you.
Can't show you all the naked.
I wish this is a little his
logo.
His logo is a little bit disappointing because of the fact that
I like the way he does it here.
Yeah, but the font it looks a little bit like it's a little bit lower resolution they're printing it at.
Yeah.
So it looks like this was probably not designed in like a proper design program.
It's what you were telling me about how like when you reduce something to do it in print, you have to do it at a higher DPI.
Yes. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that this is actually designed for 300 DPI. I think it's designed for a lower resolution. So it probably looks fine on the computer and stuff like that. But in print, there's just
a little blurry.
There's a weird.
There's also a little bit of a red outline to it.
Well, there's actually
purposeful, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. No, and I can see that. But unfortunately, there's also a weird haziness to it that I know for a fact is actually from like not being the correct resolution. Right. That's why that is.
Just talking about that, there was a comic book that had ads on the back. I think it was like the Midway ad for.
No, that wasn't in the back. That was in the book.
No, I'm not talking about that book. That book specifically had that on the game, and one of them was sideways. What was the ad for a video game? It was on the back cover. It was like this, except it was very poor blurry resolution. Remember what I'm talking about?
I do.
It was another indie book.
And as far as I remember, it was not. It was that weird image book that you had.
It's because I said Midway. It wasn't actually Midway. It was like that.
Yeah.
It had that same blurry, poor resolution. And you know what? I'm gonna have to find them later.
Yeah, we'll
I'm gonna have to search through the giant pile of stuff and be like, "Hey, it's Garrett."
Plural.
What?
Piles. Plural.
Piles. Plural.
So I got some Dojo Kun comics to read. That's really cool. I can put together a little, 3-piece review. Talk about that. Oh, he also sent us this, which I guess is just like his list of comics on Indie Planet, which is an online print-on-demand resource. So if you put your books up on Indie Planet and someone wants to
I think this is just for the Indie Planet and Kablam. It's not his books.
Yeah,
it's just all the titles they put out.
If you want to put your I see one of his books right there. If you want to put your books up on Indie Planet, they'll do the print on demand. I know he didn't do all of these. I'm saying that, but he's on Kablam, digital printing.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
So we got to open this one now. All right, Dojo Kun, get a shout out. What do we got here? Just like another Gemini mailer. Everybody loves these mailers. We're not going to be able to do one of these. Their book's too big. Too big for the Gemini mailer. All right. Oh, I can feel something. Shay's going to be very happy. So this is Flying Fortress. I remember backing this. This was really excited. Is the entire full collected series of Flying Fortress comics. Why don't you go and get the
a B-17?
Yes, the B-17 Flying Fortress. But look how thick this book is.
This
is a thick boy. Like that's a big boy. And it's also got all the concept art and stuff in the back.
Cool.
Which you take a look at that. I would like to bring everyone's attention to. There is a patch.
There's more than one Flying Fortress.
Yeah.
So.
This is the full graphic novel.
Volume 1?
Yeah. Well, I think it's compiled. From what I remember when I read it, the tier that we back compiled everything.
Mail call!
That's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is their patch. Honestly, I think there's a little bit to be desired on this patch. I mean, I know it's a patch. I know Shay will be super excited about that, but I would have done something a little bit more I don't know. I know patches are difficult to do, and I know they have restrictions on the detailing that you're able to give, but there is so much swag in here. I think just a more exciting design would have been better. The profile of the plane looks a little bit odd. What are you seeing about the Flying Fortress? Look at all of this. Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to make sure I have the correct.
There's just too much stuff in here.
So I'm assuming this is Flying Fortress Battle Damaged.
Read the cover, Garrett.
That's what it looks like.
Flying Fortress remastered.
Yes.
Well, that's neat. Got a little preview of the next book that they're putting out. Savage Wilds. There's a QR code you can scan. Sign up to the Sensory Comics mailing list by pointing your smartphone camera at the QR code below. See, I think more people should do the QR code stuff because it's so accessible and easy to do. 2 seconds. Everyone always has their phone, and it makes it really simple. You don't have to go online and actually go register or sign up or anything. You literally just point your phone at it.
Jake Twister says, Flying Fortress so fat the thing would be the bomber that ruins shelves. And the patch detail tries to combine the B-52 design with the castle wall, but
it looks like that.
The negative space.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yep.
And also the font is upside down then.
Well, I think it's supposed to go this.
Oh yeah, you're
that's how it's
right.
supposed
Because then
to
it
go.
looks like the turrets, like the turret on the I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm a little disappointed.
It can be better,
but it was not like something we paid for. It was part of a stretch goal, which you're never worse for wear getting something that is a surprise but isn't impeccable quality, because it was a freaking surprise. It's not something that I was expecting to get, so I'm super happy that I got a free thing. So this is the Hair Kindle trading card.
Rawhide Rose. We got some cool nose art.
I'm gonna stick that up on a wall.
I like that
nose art.
The nose art. It's also it's well done art.
These are the cards, the print cards. Lethal Lilith.
Yeah.
Darlin Dorothy. VMKB. And Thunderstruck. All right,
that's also a really great graphic. That's fantastic with the vans. The interior art of the book leaves a little bit to be desired. But all of this extra stuff is gorgeous. This piece is cool as hell.
When you say leaves a little bit to be desired, what exactly do you mean? Because I mean, I know that this.
No. I mean the interior stuff here.
Oh, okay.
This is amazing. This is amazing. The nose art, like the cover on this, like a lot of this stuff.
You
is
feel
great.
that it doesn't live up to its cover purpose, I guess is what it is. Okay. I also remember them saying that this was the early stuff.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Go later in the book and see if it gets better.
It does not.
Oh, ouch. It's different.
Keep
What?
talking.
Yeah,
What,
no,
you
I
can't
just
find.
it's like some of this stuff is like it just the
colors are dark.
Yeah, well, they're dark. They're also very flat. There's nothing. It feels desaturated in a weird way.
There's a lot of space here.
Also, this bothers me because it's obviously
graphic.
it's a weird graphic placed in.
Yeah, that's Photoshop.
So
Yeah.
This is a comic 8 years in the making. Yep. Originally launched in 2011, Flying Fortress spans 8 issues created over 6 years. This was our first real comic creation, and you'll see the growth of writing and art through each chapter. Flying Fortress Remastered aims to combine all 8 of those chapters in one book.
It's
that's what I said. It's the collected volume, of everything.
The interior art, like I said, leaves a little bit to be desired, but I mean, like the cover is gorgeous, the posters are awesome. I'm willing to give it a read.
A little stick.
I like B-17s. I've always liked B-17. But honestly, like
personally, I prefer the P-51D Mustang. But
yeah,
that's a fighter pilot.
But that's a fighter, not a bomber. And
yep.
I remember seeing the old Heavy Metal movie, and there's the
bomber. Yeah,
dude,
I know what you're talking about.
And honestly, like one of the reasons I like
Who is-
a B-17 is a
who is
cool
that?
thing
Yeah.
because it's like you can have like these cool stories that happen within the bomber amidst the crew.
Yeah, because there's a
I mean,
whole
Catch 22 is about
Yep.
like a crew of a B-17, like
Right. There was that
weathering through these adventures together.
What
Like
was that movie? It was,
I don't know if you call it adventures, but
It wasn't Stephen King, but it was one of those like short movies where they had like a scary monster in the sky, and it was like the crew dealing with
I don't remember.
ghost pilot or something.
Well, I do know that there was a recent movie with Chloe Grace Moretz that came out.
I remember that too, and I heard it was disappointing, but I haven't seen it, so I can't say.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either,
So-
but I definitely want to see it.
Yeah, me
It
too.
reminded me of the trailers looked like Overlord. I don't know if you remember Overlord.
The anime.
No. Overlord. It was a pulp World War II movie that came out maybe 3 years ago. It's about a squad of paratroopers attacking this like complex in a French town that like the Nazis are like developing like zombie serums and stuff like that.
That sounds dope.
Oh, dude, it's a
Why
great
haven't we
time.
watched this?
I don't know. I don't know why you haven't watched it.
I
I've watched it
don't
a bunch of
know.
times. Actually, I think it's on like Hulu too. It's on Hulu or Amazon or
You know what we're
Netflix.
gonna passively do while we all eat dinner later?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
this.
Figured I would just throw some of Garrett's screen up just because we're called flatting and chatting. And
Oh.
I didn't get to do it before.
Boxes are
so-
flat.
So, okay. Different kind of flatting.
So this is a big old box. Big box from Steve Lee. I dig the personalized tape.
Yeah,
I want
okay.
this.
Yes,
I
we
want
will get
tape
I've
that
already
has
found
my
it.
logo on it.
I've already found it. You just have to decide if you want it to be global frequency or Maverick specific.
We'll have to take a gander at how both look. I like how his looks like, so I don't know, edgy, maybe.
Mm.
Maybe edgy's the right way to go. If we did global frequency, it'd be a little cartoony, white with like the global frequency proofy letters.
Right.
Which I like. I like our logo, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd
really-
to know if you wanted it for.
Really, I think there's only 4 spots where the tape is edgy.
oh, shut up, Garrett.
But
You're terrible. Hey, it's Sunsworn. Plenty of people have been talking about this, so I went ahead and got it. So no Gemini mailer because this fat puppy can't fit in a Gemini mailer. Look at this book. Look. This is like a Stevenson book. You know what I mean? All right. So we have a raised graphic in the title of the book. We
So
got
this is
very
Sunsworn
interesting.
Edge of
Annihilation.
It is currently closed on Indiegogo.
This is the actual novel.
However, they
Oh.
do have.
That's the art companion that goes with it.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was cool because it's a novel that has an art companion
That's pretty dope.
so that you can, appreciate some of the without doing a full-on graphic novel.
Yeah.
Because trying to turn this into a graphic novel is probably going to be pretty intense.
Yeah.
No, I just mean like I'm just showing the thickness, bro, because
so
size matters.
Edge of Annihilation is no longer available. It's not in demand on Indiegogo, but Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is in pre-launch on Indiegogo.
We're signed up.
So I'm gonna put that in so everyone else can sign up too if they want, because this looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's got some nice art.
I definitely want to see
The
that.
pre-launch one, is it going to be a full-on graphic novel?
Let's see what it says.
Find out. Tell me.
Epic Space
That's the
Fantasy
art companion.
continues in comic form.
Woo! All right.
Following the events of Sunsworn Edge of Annihilation, the Astral Union rebuilds under new leadership. For some, the war is not over. Draken Vice loyalists contest his daughter's rule and seek vengeance in his name.
What do you
I want him slightly over because the
Oh, because you got 2 eyeballs.
all of the detail is
Yeah.
split right there.
Oh,
I want just shift it a little
That's
bit.
just
over.
that's
Yes,
just
it-
unfortunate.
it is what it
It's
is.
unfortunate layout. I can't wait to see this in graphic novel form, though. All right, and then there's all of the swag that comes with it. Let's take a look at the swag. Because,
And if you sign up for the pre-launch, you get an exclusive art print and then you back.
which we are getting this.
Yeah.
So this is the Wings of Vengeance coming soon promo
see.
advert that they put in with this campaign. So they're promoting their next campaign and the sign up. What
You know
would be
make
really
that
cool?
even better?
A QR code.
Sorry. We enjoy QR codes.
Check
here.
out Red Gaze on YouTube. That's the YouTube channel, of course. Edge of Annihilation. So they also do have the Indiegogo link here. So
Yeah.
the business card doesn't have a QR code, sure,
Right.
but it does have the campaign pre-launch page.
Right.
And it also has a link to Red Gaze's YouTube channel and the Twitter. So with the advertising, like
Oh no,
who to
absolutely.
follow.
It's good that they have the information. But
Got
in my experience, most people are lazy and they're not
The
gonna.
QR code's better.
Yeah.
I'm
Go
not
and
gonna
type
I'm
in
not gonna
what's
disagree.
there.
The QR code is
Yeah.
better. Sunsworn bookmark, right? This is really neat. I do not know what it is. It is a level 3 access vital personnel key card of some kind. I guess this opens up the Sunsworn vault. When we come into contact with it, we'll be able to swipe our key card. Oh, you know what we should do? We should look into like hollow foil cards, like hollow cards. Do you remember how they used to do like hologram stickers?
Mhm.
This one's very shiny. Doesn't quite have that same hologram texture to it,
Yeah.
but I just thought about it. Like the old stickers that we used to have that had like holograms.
Oh, I
where
remember
they would,
those.
They would
Yeah.
change. They would change positions.
Yep.
That would be neat. We could have a map and 2 different poses.
That would be very cool. I don't know where.
I have no idea.
So this
So
is.
I think that's a terrible idea because I'm going to be the one who has to figure out how to make it happen.
If I find it for you, will you make it happen?
Oh,
will
man.
you price it out and
I
find
will
a way
price
to
it
make
out
it
and find out the
affordable?
information. Yes,
All
absolutely.
right, this has got
I
his
can't
stats
guarantee
on
that
it.
we'll be able to do it, but we can put it as a stretch goal.
So, Azur Sunsworn is a human. He's affiliated to the Astral Union. He's 6'4". He's a big boy. Weighs 220 pounds. He's known as the Bronze Bulwark, a symbol of hope to the citizens of the Astral Union and an inspiration to its defense force.
All
Even
right.
other Templars admire his martial prowess and tactical mind. And he's just over a 5 in both strength and durability. Slightly lower. He's just over a 3 in intellect. He's got a 4 in speed, but his fighting ability is up there at a 6. His stream awareness is a 0, so obviously he's not watching this stream because his stream awareness is so low.
He also he pees everywhere when he goes to the bathroom.
Right.
Zero stream awareness.
He could not be a Ghostbuster.
Bro. Stream awareness is essential.
All right, what do we
When
got
fighting ghosts and going to the bathroom,
Uh,
stream awareness is essential.
Careful, you're caught on
here? I'm caught on something.
Yeah. Be gentle.
All right, so we got another big boy here. Got a lot of big boys tonight.
Careful, you're knocking the camera.
Oh, am I?
Don't. It's fine. Just don't touch
Okay,
it.
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
If I accidentally unplug it, it'll be funny. What is this? We have. It's very large.
Oh man,
From
open it up.
Merck Magazine in Greenwood, Indiana.
I know what that is.
You do know what this
I
is.
do know what that is.
Do you want to look it up?
It's on Kickstarter. Or
Oh.
it was on Kickstarter.
So are all of these recent ones not available anymore? I know we had one earlier in the show that was
The
on
last
demand.
few were not. Sunsworn is not available. Flying Fortress is no longer available.
What is it with these
the one we
campaigns
did
that are
before
no longer
that
in
was
demand?
No longer in demand.
Why aren't you fulfilling
But I did
and
put up.
still in demand so I can
Oh.
promote you once I unbox your content?
So Cyburns asked stream awareness? Question mark. So I don't know if he heard the.
No, I just heard me talking about peeing all
Yeah.
over the place.
So there's a little trading card for Sunsworn that has Azur Sunsworn on it, and it's got his attributes on the back. And one of the attributes at the very bottom is called Stream Awareness. And I'm assuming that's got to be something like magical channeling or something like that. I just thought it was
I'm
funny.
going to imagine that it's exactly what I think it is.
Awareness of the streams.
Isn't it like a space something? So like could be like.
I got no
streaming,
idea.
Like,
Hopefully there is context for that in the book, but
Oh, Jesus.
that doesn't mean that we're going to have to read it.
ooh, hey.
We got some buttons here.
in a fresh.
Oh,
in a
I think I
fresh,
know what this is.
a fresh
Yeah,
this
Ziploc.
Be mindful of,
we might not be able to
what- I was
show
gonna
this
say,
on-
Be mindful of what you put.
We might not be able to show this
Oh, yeah.
particular property on the internet.
Uh oh.
There's some very risky buttons here. Want to tell us all about it, Kimbo?
I would love to if I could find it. So give me a moment.
All right.
Because it's by Jamie Tyndall, and he has a lot of stuff.
What else has Jamie
So-
Tyndall done?
Hold on 1 second. We have some chat information. Disclaimer: this stream does not promote piss play. Thank you for making me say that on the stream.
What?
It's kind of like hearing about the Force outside of the Star Wars lore for the first time, but cool.
Yeah, this I'm definitely rocking this shirt right here. I am such a sucker for merch. Look at that. Look at that. She's
cool.
She's a naughty kitty.
I'm getting uncomfortable now. What's going on here?
What? I'm gonna wear it with all of the buttons that it comes with. I don't know if you guys can see this button right here. It's probably not. It's probably way too. Yeah, there's no way you guys can see that.
Yeah, I can't find it. It's not up anymore. Let me see if I can.
It went fast. I remember the campaign. It was on and off, or it like ran and then it disappeared.
I think it was.
We got metal covers in this, if I recall correctly, too.
I think it was one that just
So I really like
went
Jamie
up
Tyndall.
too. Yeah.
I also like oh gosh, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name now. I want to call him Bruce Campbell, but that's not his name.
J. Scott Campbell.
Thank you.
Like,
You know what I'm talking about.
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
What is he-
Oh
what?
man, just feel this for a second. Just you're about to hold a
it's
comic book.
Probably not listed under Jamie.
Oh.
Ah, there's some weight there.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got to me. It tells me all the things we got.
Use the metal covers.
Yep.
Nice.
This is metal. This one is not. Fight like a girl. And
No.
it's signed, of course. What's that?
Doesn't say fight like a girl. It says fight like girl.
Oh my goodness! You're right. This one says fight like a girl.
Oh,
It's
okay.
supposed
There
to
we go.
Fight like a girl.
This
Fight
one is
like girl.
This one is it
Fight
either-
like girl.
It's either a misprint, which would be awesome because then it would be like worth
Yeah.
all this money,
Hey.
or
It's meant to be
Uh,
just like graffiti on the wall. So
yeah.
someone was just
fight like girl.
fight like girl.
So this is really I'm a fan of all of that.
Cybern says, "Gotta go meet. See ya on the replay."
Later, brother.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I really
Okay.
liked that cover. I picked that one out.
It's got that-
going through,
It's got
there
that
was
J. Scott
so-
Campbell waist going on. You got big legs.
Like I said, I
Tell
like
her
Jamie
waist.
I like Jamie Tyndall, and I like J. Scott Campbell.
There were so many.
There were a lot of covers.
Different
There were a lot of
covers.
naked covers
It was
too.
crazy. But I picked that one because it was my favorite.
Oh, and here's the merch pack in here. Miss Meow. That was the name of the campaign.
Yeah.
Miss Meow.
So Miss Meow is no longer running.
Of course.
Don't know if this is still.
Dangerously delicious. Cat fight.
But-
Investigative reporting. Death Rage, a mercenary hot mess, washout, or comeback kid. This is like, the cover of Merc magazine.
Mhm.
But they do have Merc Magazine Death Rage #1, Saving Face, with 12 days left on Kickstarter. So
This is
if
the
you
one that I
like
picked. This
Jamie
is actually a
Tyndall
metal print.
Cool.
It goes on a
That's
wall,
awesome.
A metal print.
and you want
And
something,
stickers.
And patches and all the swag.
Cool.
Swag bag. I can't wait to do one of these for our campaign.
Yeah.
All the stuff. So we got three magnets, right? We got, I guess these are not really trading cards. They're too floppy to be trading cards, but
Mhm.
they're like info sheets.
Sure.
We got a sticker. We got a nice bookmark. Look at that, kids.
I think Dee Dee just joined us and she just said, because I'm feeling you're looking at all of the pinup.
Yeah, the
Uh,
pinup art.
Mercenary since 2015. Intelligence very high. Strength Are you? I kid you not.
Oh,
Stregth.
Oh no!
Strength. Her strength is also very high.
Jamie.
Copy editors are a thing, everybody.
They are.
So I want to show everyone. So I hold on, I have to.
Show me your strength.
That's what happens when it's all
It
free
happens
stuff.
to the best of us.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey man, I certainly should not be one to talk about getting spelling on things right, but I also remember to have people check my work.
Yeah. So I'm sharing. This is not a Kickstarter. This is on
it's
just Jamie Tyndall's website. But I love this print that he did of Morgan.
Oh yeah.
I love it, and I want it.
There's one downside, or I
Yeah,
should
nice.
say, other than the spelling errors, and we're not really going to get a chance to get into the content. I'm not sure what time it is.
Hey man, that was not
It
their
is
intelligence.
8 o'clock.
If intelligence was spelled wrong,
We
I'd,
got one
I'd-
more to open. So
if intelligence was spelled wrong, I'd have issue. But it's just
No.
strength.
no, if intelligence was spelled wrong, I think it'd be even funnier. Incorrect.
He
So
says,
there's one strike
Love
against
the
this
art.
book. There's no
The
patches.
art is really great.
No patches. So unplayable, unwatchable. Can't enjoy. Yeah, I do like that cover. That's just very nice.
It's cool.
So
It's
they
cool.
really like that. Was I think Jamie Tyndall's the one that got us into metal covers in the first place.
Yeah, we actually met him at Fan Expo
Fan Expo.
Boston.
That's right.
We
And
were
we
walking
talked
around,
to the
we wa-
metal cover designer.
First, we
That's-
talked to Tabitha
Yeah,
at
Tabitha.
Benitez's table.
What's Benitez's first name?
Joe Benitez.
There you go.
At the Lady Mechanica table.
Yep.
And that's where we got my Lady Mechanica metal cover.
And we
She-
asked.
They were like, Jamie Tyndall's booth was right around the corner, and
Yep.
she sent us over there, and we chatted with him. He's a really cool guy.
So we might actually be pursuing doing a metal cover ourselves.
Yeah.
And-
Unfortunately, not with Jamie Tyndall, but
'Cause-
yeah.
because he's like gotten much bigger than when we spoke with him at. Not that
Fan
he
Expo.
wasn't big then, but
It
he's
was,
gotten
it was only what,
much
2016 back then?
2017, 2018.
2018, I think.
Yeah. It's been a little while.
Oh my god, the last
Oh.
2 years have just done a number on me. I don't
Yeah.
remember anything pre 2018. I think 2018 is 2016. All right, last big boy, ladies and gentlemen.
Jake says, I beg of you, Aaron, don't play the role of post-release editor on me again. When Indie Vault Revolt launches their CF, I've yet to recover from last time.
Bruh, run it by me before you print it. That's all I'm saying. I'll catch it before it goes to print, and then you won't have to worry.
Don't worry, Jake. He's just as mean to everyone, so don't take it personally.
I wasn't being mean. I was being correct. Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Just jabbing a kitchen knife into this.
Let's just stab all the things. Oh, I know what this is.
I don't know what this is. What is this?
I just don't remember if we got it off Kickstarter or Indiegogo.
Oh, it's Pop Kill.
I think that was Kickstarter, right?
I don't remember, but we have a 9.8 rated Pop Kill. Boobies!
Awesome.
More boobies!
Stop that.
Demonetized!
Aaron, no, we have to have more subscribers to be monetized. So.
Placed in limited state, pending review.
Porcelain is a tough word, okay? It is. You are 100% right.
Yeah, see that's
Nobody noticed, man. Nobody noticed.
yeah, and porcelain is a tough word. It's not like you got strength wrong.
Strength.
Strength.
That's fantastic.
Roxargonian
Hey,
strength
there's
is
a lot of-
high.
There's a little bit
Yeah,
of
let's-
nipple. Yeah, we can't show that. We can show this. We can show Pop Kill.
Let's try the other one over.
Over. Turn it over.
Aaron,
Oh, fine.
What is all this now?
This is Pop Kill.
What is Pop Kill?
Pop Kill is a comic book.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Jimmy
This is-
Palmiotti, right?
Yeah, this is a Palmiani.
And
Johnson, Santa Cruz, Reber, Conant.
That's number 4, right? This is number 3.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming this is number 2. even though it doesn't have a.
Sure.
And this is our pop kill number 1 in the 9.8 rated signature series plastic case that's signed by everybody.
Cool.
So the campaign was for the last 2 issues of Pop Kill, a comic book series created by
3 and
Jimmy
4.
Palmiotti, Dave Johnson, and Lonnie Sedgwick.
What's it about?
I will tell you.
I'm assuming since there's a gun and a Coke can, it's probably about killers of some sort,
Sure.
like assassins
Sure.
Um,
something.
I don't know. It's loading weird, so I can't give you the information.
At least there's authentic memorabilia inside.
Art looks good.
Well, it's Jimmy Bond.
Yeah.
He's a pro.
There we go.
He is a pro.
What? It finally loaded, so I'm trying to get. Every time I scroll, it'll start giving me the information, and then as I scroll down, it just disappears.
Do you want to show the
So,
people at home what you're
I don't
looking
know
at,
if
or are
that's-
you gonna just ignore that?
I was gonna say, like, Garrett is engrossed in. Is that the booby one? Are you
No,
engrossed
this
in
is the booby one.
Stop!
No, but I can turn that upside down.
This is the
Stop.
this is the one with the gun.
Yeah. I'm looking.
Reading number 3.
I'm just looking at the art number 3. I'm not actually reading anything.
Well, it's amusing.
Yeah.
And yes, that is how Garrett goes through comics the first time. He'll just look at the art because if he can get a good idea of
Well,
the story
so-
from the art,
So funny enough, when I look at a comic, I should be able to just looking a quick browse at the art. It should give me a sense about whether I want to read it or not. And sometimes doing that, I will begin reading it automatically, and that's a really good sign. If I can't help but not read your book, that's a really, really good sign. If I look at it and I see all the dialogue and it's just chunks of dialogue and not very appealing art, and like my eyes start to glaze over, that's a really bad sign. I like, because I mean, like I like reading a book, but I don't like reading.
I would say that's generally par for the course. You start looking, your eyes just kind of glaze over. To be honest,
Art
it is
solid.
rare form for books to be good enough to capture your interest.
I will say that that's a little weird to me. I don't know if you also think it's kind of weird.
What?
This panel here looks like too much like this panel over here in a way that doesn't feel. You know when you're writing sentences in a paragraph and you have the same word, one over top of another?
Yep.
That's what that feels like to me. Visual equivalent of that.
That was a perfect example.
Yeah,
because I know I both as a writer and just knowing from writing,
Yes.
that is exactly like there is a cringe-inducing reaction to, oh man, I can't have that one word almost touching the same word, one space lower.
And sometimes it's fun to like play with that repeating image. But in that case, it was on 2 separate pages and it didn't feel in a way like it was necessarily intentional. It just felt like, hey, there's a weird.
No eating tape.
thing.
Stop it.
Hey, come here.
I got it. Here. You take away the tape.
Get over here. Puppy. Hello, puppy.
Okay, we are still on camera, and now we're gonna take the mail cam out because we have finished
With the mail.
opening up all of the mail.
Okay, I can.
So, well, I just leave it, but
I don't have to
Worry about it.
yeah.
We can just be on the regular camera now. I'm gonna say hello to the puppy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Jojo. Who's a good dog?
Don't worry about it. It's not gonna fall. Probably.
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 What's going on, bud?
Hi. Hello, puppy.
Everybody, this is Jojo.
Oh, surprise
He's the
puppy.
best boy.
Yeah,
Surprise
they
puppies
sell.
are the best.
It's either babies or puppies that sell comic books.
He's both.
So yeah.
It's true. Well, I guess a puppy.
He's a
is
big
baby.
He's just a big baby. Yes.
I was like, what? What is happening? Why can't I get to Frequency Girls? I want her to pet me. She's too far away.
And you got
What is this?
those blue soul stealing eyes.
Yeah, he likes everyone in the room to pet him all at the same time.
Yeah.
He'll whine.
And he'll get very upset if there's
he
like
hasn't seen you
one
in a
person
while.
in the room that isn't petting him, even if everyone else
Good boy.
That's true.
is petting him.
You a good boy?
He is a good boy.
He's the best boy.
You want me to-
Haha. Yeah, okay.
You want to go down? Okay. Okay.
Bye-bye,
There we go.
puppy.
Back camera.
All right, so I think that's it for the mail stream, right?
Yeah, is it? What time,
Maelstrom.
what time we got?
We're
It
past
is
8.
8:09.
The maelstrom. That's
Yeah,
what
the maelstrom. Next time.
That's what we should have fucking
You
called
shoulda.
it. We should have
You
called it a
should,
maelstrom.
but you coulda, and
Yeah,
you didn't.
you did.
What do
So
you
we're
mean?
gonna-
I didn't. You know,
You
it's
made
like,
the graphic.
you guys shouted down Monday mail call at me, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, well, I hadn't eaten yet, and I was
Monday
making 3 different lunches. So.
maelstrom. It's like strength because it's like maelstorm, but
Mail
misspelled
strength.
strength. No, it's like how they misspelled
Mail strength.
It's how they misspelled strength for misspelling storm
Yeah.
to strum
Oh.
because it would be a maelstorm.
What's your
because we
D&D
have a
character's strength?
strength.
Is he an 18?
They're just helping in the mail. The dog sells
18
the stream,
It does.
1893
Dogs always
out of
sell
100.
things.
and we need a GoPro dog cam stream in a small window. We
Heck yeah.
totally do. We can do that because we have
A GoPro.
a GoPro, so we can find a way.
There, it's actually
Put
really
it-
easy. You degrade it to the phone and you add the phone to the stream.
Yeah, no. I meant find a way to put it on Jojo so that he doesn't try and eat it. And then,
There's got to be a puppy head mount.
yeah,
I'm sure they make
figure
them.
that out.
Ugh.
We'll just have we'll do a stream
Yeah.
outside and we'll play with them one day.
Yep.
And he says, thanks for the flex.
Absolutely.
You're welcome. All right,
All right.
everybody. So that's it for our maelstrom. Don't
Like,
forget to.
subscribe, tune into the frequency, and do all that fun stuff.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Roll my outro.
Hold on. I was in the middle of typing, so there we go. Ready? We're gonna try that again.
All right, wait, one more time. Don't forget to like,
Subscribe.
click the bell for notifications,
All that kind of fun stuff.
and tune into the frequency.
Good night, guys.
We'll see you next time.